I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about why I started this YouTube channel and what I was hoping to accomplish and what I wanted to do with it. And I keep coming back to the fact that I wanted this to be a resource for people who may not be comfortable backpacking, people who have never backpacked before, people who have just started, people who are just getting into it. I wanted to be the resource that people can use that I didn't have when I started. And it's actually the reason I called this channel Backpacker-ish, because even when I started putting stuff up on YouTube, I didn't necessarily feel like a backpacker. And I don't know that I still do, even though I'm 10 kilometers into the woods by myself in April in the Rockies. But coming back to that idea of, I want this to be a place where we can have interaction, where we can have a conversation, where we can talk about ideas, we can talk about problems, we can talk about mistakes, we can talk about wins, we can celebrate things together. And I feel like maybe YouTube's not the perfect platform for that. I was watching a video last year, later in the year. I forget who it was by. I'll put a link to it in the comments. But it was talking about how the internet has shifted. The title of the video is called "The Death of the Follower, Death of the Subscriber." And it talks about how the internet changed when that follow button showed up. And you could, at that point, you could curate your own content, right? That the internet would give you the information that you were looking for, that you had said, I want to receive this and I want to get more of that. And how that has started to go away as a sense of community building and as a tool for community on the internet. And it's been replaced by things like algorithms and feeds and For You pages. Which there's a great place for, right? It's fantastic because you get new content, you get new things, you get things that you didn't know existed. But at the same time, the things that you want more of, that you're comfortable with, that you enjoy, that you want to consume, those things get lost in the algorithm sometimes. We've all run into it on our Facebook feed where it seems like one of our friends just drops off the face of the earth for 6 months when realistically we just didn't see it because Facebook pushed us something different. And I feel like the goal of trying to get into a community and provide information and provide myself as a resource and provide resources and community around backpacking is really not a thing that YouTube is working for. So what I've decided to do is I've started up a Patreon account. I'm not going to charge for it. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for a revenue stream. That's not the point. But go check it out, because that's where I'm going to start to put out information. I'm still going to do videos, but I'm going to start to put information on Patreon. I'm going to start to build conversations on Patreon. I'm going to start to engage with people who want to engage on Patreon. That's where I'm going to set up subscriber trips. I've had a bunch of people reach out and say, hey, when are you going? Where are you going? Can we meet up? Can we go out and do some mountain stuff together? And I'd love to do that. I'd love to spend some time in the backcountry with some of you guys. But I feel like the platform for YouTube, if I were to start that conversation with one of you, that conversation is open to everybody. And I don't necessarily know that everybody needs to have that conversation. Not everybody wants to go with me, and I don't want to go with everybody. But I think that sense of community and that sense of trust that we can build together for things like subscriber trips, things like meetups. I want to start doing quarterly meetups, right? I'm in Calgary. There's so many people in Calgary who are interested in going backpacking and have never been. And there's nothing stopping us from meeting up at a pub once a quarter and saying, hey, you know anyone who wants to go backpacking and scared to do it? Let's come talk some stupid stuff and take the mystery away. So I'm going to start to do stuff like that on Patreon. The other thing that I'm going to do on Patreon is I'm going to start to share maps. I'm going to start to share my GPX files and the routes that I'm taking and things like that. Anything that you can use to import to AllTrails or Gaia or Caltopo or whatever your tools you want to use. But pictures of new things, pictures of new places, trail conditions, environments that you may not have been used to, things you're interested in. Just things that could be a resource. Recently, I've started to receive new gear from companies, and I don't know that YouTube is where I want to express all that stuff, or where I want to talk about all that gear. I don't want to be a gear channel, but I also know that gear is a big part of backpacking, and especially online content for backpacking. So I think a lot of those conversations around gear and what I use and how I use it, and the things that I want to engage about are going to happen on Patreon. So go check it out. I'll put a link in the comments. I'll put a link on my YouTube page with the banner or whatever the word terminologies are. But I really want to move the conversation to Patreon. I'll keep the content on YouTube, but I want to move the conversation and a lot of the engagement to Patreon. I don't know how it'll work. I don't know how it'll go. But I'm going to give it a shot and see what comes out of it, because I think there's a lot of value that the outdoor community provides each other. And if you've never been a part of that community, it feels daunting to get in. It feels like a wall between me and whoever is doing outdoor things, or at least it can feel that way. And I want to take that away. And I think that Patreon and that conversation of, I've never done any of this, but how do I start, can happen there in a more friendly and more engaging way than it can happen here. So I'll end this video now with the same way I've ended every other video. My name's Nathan. This is Backpacker-ish. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't, whatever.